Good morning, guys. So this morning for breakfast, get the pan on. I'm going to make myself a multi-veggie omelet wrap. So I'm going to spritz my pan with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to let that get really nice and hot. While I wait for that, I am going to get the rest of this ready. So I have 2 eggs. Don't mind the rest of this. This is for dinner tonight, but I like to prep early in the morning so that when, you get home from work and you're tired, a lot of the work is done for you already, and it just makes it easier to stay on track, cooking your meals, eating healthier, and, not be persuaded to order takeout or something because you're tired or you don't feel like cooking. So this is 2 eggs. I'm just going to beat the 2 eggs. Now I'm going to get my spatula. Okay, so I am going to season the eggs with some garlic powder. I'm doing about a teaspoon of garlic powder. If you don't like garlic powder, you can do onion powder, or you can just leave the eggs plain and just do salt and pepper. I'm going to do some salt. And I'm going to do some fresh cracked black pepper. Get that incorporated. And that's it. That is the eggs. Now, what I'm adding to the eggs is what's going to make this a little different. So, sometimes I purchase coleslaw in a bag, but this is kale slaw. So in here, you have broccoli, you have green cabbage, you have kale, you have cauliflower, red cabbage, carrots, and Brussels sprouts. And this stuff is delicious, it's convenient, and it's easy. And sometimes you just have to go a little bit with the convenience route, even though you're paying a little more. Yes, I could buy all of these vegetables and shred them myself, but I would never go through that entire head of cabbage and kale and cauliflower and just Brussels sprouts. I wouldn't go through all that before it got bad. So instead, I buy this, and this makes it easy for me to eat healthier because it's already chopped up and mixed for me, and I'm getting a variety of nutrients in me, and it's just a way to spruce up your breakfast or any meal, actually. Let me just give this a quick wash. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is washed. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you back over here. The oil is nice and hot. Okay, so I'm going to pour the egg in. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is just spread this out. Okay, and now I'm going to put the raw veggies on here. Just like this. Now, if you do not like your veggies crunchy, I do, because I need like a textural thing. It has to be different textures. If not, I don't know, I get bored of eating it. So just put all the veggies on there, press them down into the egg. Just like that. Okay. And now you're going to season your eggs. Your veggies. And what I'm going to season my veggies with is some onion powder. I'm going to do a little bit of garlic. I'm going to do some black pepper. And some salt. And that's it. And now I'm just going to put some smoked provolone all around the veggies. instead of just putting a ton of slices of cheese, I'm just breaking it up. So that way you still get some cheese in every bite, but it's not a ton of it. Okay. So that's smoked provolone, but you can use American, you can use mozzarella. I feel like mozzarella doesn't really have much flavor, and I love mozzarella. But for this, I prefer the smoked provolone. And now I'm going to take my whole wheat, low carb tortilla, and I'm going to put it right on top, and I'm going to press everything down. Just like that. And now I am going to get a clean pot. I'm going to get a clean pot, and I'm just going to put this right on top and press down, because I have so much veggies on there that I want the egg to get pushed up into the veggies, because it'll help it all come together. And then later when I flip it, it won't fall apart. And that's it. I'm going to put this on a medium heat. So if it goes from 1 to 10, I have it on a 5. And that's it. I'm going to let it sit there for about 5-6 minutes, and then I'll check it. And while I wait for that to cook, I just took an avocado, cut a piece off. Look how gorgeous this avocado is. Amazing. I normally buy the Hass avocados, which are the smaller bumpy ones. I've actually never bought a Florida avocado, but I bought it this time because the other ones were $3 each, and this was on sale for $1.99. So, okay, so this has been on here for about 5-6 minutes. I am now going to take my little rubber spatula, right like that, get the big spatula underneath, and I'm going to flip it and just press down and just leave it on a 6, because now you want the tortilla to get crispy. But it smells delicious. It really, really does. And I smashed up my avocado, and I'm going to smear that on here when I take this off, and then fold it in half. And you'll see it's going to be so good. Okay, so this is done. It's been on here for about 4 minutes on high. So the tortilla is getting crispy. I could see some smoke coming out the bottom, and it's sizzling. So that's your sign that this is done. So let me bring you over here and turn off the stove. And I'm going to slot this right out of the pan, just like that. I'm going to take my avocado, put it right on here, just like this, and just spread it around. You're going to fold this in half, so you don't have to spread it over the whole thing. Spread it over half, and that's it. Now, you're going to take this and fold it right in half. You hear that? It was crispy. Okay? So you have this overloaded veggie wrap. And I'm going to cut this in half. Did you hear how crispy the tortilla was? And this is burning hot, but let me show you. Look at that. That is a delicious loaded whole wheat tortilla for breakfast. That is good. So I'm going to grab a plate for this. And just like that, you have a veggie packed delicious, because this does taste delicious, I promise, breakfast. And it only took what? 15 minutes? Why? Because I bought the veggie that was already prepackaged. All you have to do is rinse it, and that's it. So let's give this a taste. I was letting it cool down a little bit. Ready? That is so good. That is so good. Did you see the stringy smoked provolone? Yum. So you have the protein from the eggs. You have a ton of fiber and vitamins from all the veggies in there. And let me just remind you, it's kale, it's Brussels sprouts, it's cabbage, it's carrots, it's broccoli, it's cauliflower, and avocado. So you have your healthy fats, you have your fiber, you have your whole grain. It's crunchy, it's warm, it's soft, stringy cheese, smoked provolone. Delicious. So, so eating healthily doesn't have to be boring, doesn't have to taste bland, doesn't have to be difficult, and it doesn't have to be expensive. I know sometimes we get pulled into these foods that are so fatty and unhealthy, and I give in sometimes, but I try really hard to eat healthier, and this is one of the things that I think is super delicious for breakfast, and this will keep you full. This is going to keep you full till lunchtime, maybe even past lunchtime. So thanks for watching, and I hope you give it a try, and I hope you think it's as delicious as I do. Bye!